Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. I'm back with an update. For the past couple of months, I've been putting this off and I kept telling myself that I was fine and I can just push through. But after months of chronic stress and anxiety and losing so much weight that I could barely function, my body finally said enough was enough and I ended up going to the hospital. Thankfully, nothing life-threatening was found, but it was still a wake-up call that I needed. Since then, I've been making the appointments I need, focus on getting my health back and taking this journey one day at a time. As you can see, I brought Amir with me and he was doing his best. He didn't do too bad, but he was definitely bouncing off the walls. If you guys saw my Instagram story or my Instagram reel, then yeah, you saw how he was acting, but he did good for the most part. Thank you Everblog for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Lately, I've been really trying to get our home a little more organized, so this couldn't have come at a better time. I started by creating a few different to-do lists, then added one of my upcoming appointments to the calendar. It syncs with Google Calendar, so all of my appointments, reminders, and our family's schedules stay updated all in one place. I also like that I can switch between daily, weekly, and monthly views. I can check the weather while planning my day, and if I need to make changes while I'm away from home, I can do everything through the mobile app and it syncs right back to the calendar. I also like that there is a meal planning category. I didn't use it yet because I'm just about to go grocery shopping and just using up what's in our fridge, but this is going to be very useful for me. Next, I created individual chore lists for everyone. I think this is going to be really helpful because everyone can see exactly what they need to do, mark their tasks complete as they go, and I think it's a great way to help build routines and good habits. I also love that I can create as many custom lists as I need for different parts of our life. One of the features I'm most excited to use is the AI food management. You can keep track of everything that's in your refrigerator, get reminders before food expires to help reduce waste, and even generate recipe ideas based on ingredients you already have. Since I'm trying to be much more intentional with meal planning right now, I know this is going to be one of my most used features. Once I had everything customized, I moved it over to the refrigerator. I decided to mount mine to the side, and even when you close the fridge pretty firmly, it stays in place. I really like that it keeps everything within reach without taking up any counter space, and the 13.4-inch touchscreen is really responsive and easy to navigate. Before heading to the store, I started adding a few groceries we already had at home, so my inventory was ready to go. As I continue grocery shopping, I can also scan my receipts through the app and it'll automatically add everything into my inventory. Then whenever I'm ready to cook, I can use the AI recipe feature to help come up with meals based on what I already have instead of wondering what to make. It's really become a family hub where I can keep track of appointments, groceries, meal planning, chores, reminders, countdown, and even use it to play a little music or videos while I'm cooking. Everything is organized in one place, which makes everyday life feel so much easier. Overall, I think this is really going to fit naturally into our everyday routine, and I'm excited to keep using more of the features as we settle into them. If you'd like to check out Everblog Fridge Cal for yourself, I'll have everything linked below. Before we get started, I have to mention something that went viral on TikTok recently. A lot of you saw me trying the maca root drops as part of my journey to gain weight and focus on getting my health back on track. I filmed myself taking them and showed them on camera because I've been sharing this whole process and documenting the little things I'm trying along the way. I know a lot of people were curious about them, and I want to be clear, I'm not looking at this as some type of magic solution or something that's going to fix everything overnight. This is what we're starting with. I already cleaned it out. Oop. And those are some leftovers up there. This we just got this and this. Put the cold stuff away right away because I don't want it to rot. And then we got some green onions, some more cucumbers, cotton candy grapes. In the freezer we have this broccoli and cheese thing that I like to have for a quick meal. These that the kids like, Uncrustables, Trolli. We still had a lot of chicken and meat left over because I didn't do much cooking last month. Chicken tenders, we got waffle fries this time, French toast sticks, and then this we never got before. I wanted the empanada dough, but they didn't have it in stock, so the substitute was this. Then also some dinosaur chicken and meatballs. Oh, there was also some turkey bacon. There were 18-pack of eggs, but we already had a bunch of eggs, but they will get used. More of these probiotic drinks, salmon. We have some produce, just white, red, and green onions so far. Apples, tomatoes, bananas, avocado. I still have to get some more, and then a bunch of drinks that we're gonna put in the fridge right now. More conchas, chips, basically the same snacks that we always get. The only different thing that we got this time was the frosted mini meats and the Cocoa Puffs.
Why you wanna run away? Why you gotta be afraid? I wish I could make you stay, 'cause baby I love you. Why you tryna break us up when I'm tryna build it up? I wish I could make you stop, 'cause baby I love you. Guess I'm gonna dance alone tonight. I'm gonna miss your body. You know I can never get it right without you, no. I don't wanna step into the light if I don't get you, shawty. You bring out the sweetness of my life, oh yeah. Come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving. Come on and show me that, show me that, show me that you're the one. I'm into the love.
For me, this journey has really been about rebuilding my foundation, eating enough, being consistent, taking care of my body, managing stress somehow, and figuring out the bigger picture with my health. I just thought it would be interesting to bring you guys along for the process because so many of you guys have been cheering me on along the way. I also have to mention that this video is a little special because my daughter is in it. That's actually pretty rare because she's usually behind the camera or doing her own thing, but she just turned 12 and she wanted to be a part of this one. So of course I had to include her. I'm just watching my kids grow up into their own little people with their own personalities, and it's been such a blessing.
When I need you the most, wherever you go, I'll be there, you know. Don't be a stranger, don't be a ghost, 'cause baby
I also want to give you guys a little update on where I've been and where I'm going because the last few months have been a lot of change, growth, and honestly a lot of reflection. A lot of you saw my hospital vlog, and I just want to say thank you for all the kindness and support and advice. I read so many comments across all of my social media, and I really did take a lot of them into consideration. I've already started seeing a new therapist, which I'm really grateful for, and I'm currently working on getting answers and figuring out what's been happening with my health. Unfortunately, getting in with a primary care doctor can take some time, so I'm still waiting for that appointment, but I'm finally making my health a priority instead of continuing to push everything aside. And looking back, I think one of the biggest things I realized is how much those renovations were taking out of me. I loved creating those spaces and I'm proud of everything I accomplished, but the reality is it just became another full-time job on top of everything else I was already hearing. Instead of it being a place to help me recover, it became another workload, and that kept me from actually slowing down and healing. I fixed problems, I was managing the house that consistently needed something, taking care of my kids, trying to grow my career, and trying to hold everything together at the same time. And honestly, this isn't the first time that this happened. Over a year ago, I started trying to get answers because I noticed a pattern, and I would get to a point where I felt like I was doing okay. I could work, I could handle everything, and then suddenly I would hit a wall. I would completely burn out, and every time it happened, it seemed like it took longer to recover. I can have good weeks, good months, even a full year or two where I felt like I was finally doing well, but somehow I always ended up reaching that same point where my body was telling me I can't keep going on like this. A lot of that comes from trying to do everything without much support. Being a mom, managing a household, rebuilding, growing a career, carrying responsibilities that's normally shared by more than one person is a lot.
Wish that I could stay. Wish that I could stay.
So moving forward, you're going to see a little bit more of a different side of me here. There still will obviously be cleaning and cooking, organization, home projects, and all the things you guys love. But I want to focus more on slower living, healing, routines, taking care of myself, and creating a life that actually feels sustainable. Behind the scenes, there are also a lot of things I'm working on that I'm not quite ready to share yet, but I'm taking steps towards creating a healthier and more stable future for me and my kids. This summer has honestly been full of delays and unexpected changes, so I'm actually really looking forward to the school year starting back up. Like, having a routine helps our entire household run much smoother. Since I don't have a lot of outside support, having those school hours gives me the ability to get my appointments done, take care of myself, and focus on work without constantly trying to balance everything at once.
Wish that I could stay. Wish for this moment to never go away. But it's all in my mind. And though I know that there is nothing to find, you're a beautiful sight in the summer night. And you can't put up a fight in the misty light.
I'm actually really excited to get back into a routine because I love being able to take care of myself during the day and get my work done and have a little more structure. And one thing I really enjoy is going outside and going for a walk every day. I put my headphones in, listen to music, clear my head, and just have that time to myself. And there was water stuck in the top of this one. Another reason why I want to switch to glass and bamboo. But anyways, I'm excited for fall weather to start. I love when we start transitioning into fall and it starts cooling down. The days feel a lot more calmer and it always feels like a fresh start. Speaking of, I've also been trialing new management over the last few months and really focus on getting back into my career, saving money, and making smarter decisions for my future. And obviously for the kids, because it's just me, I've learned a lot through everything I've been through, and one of the biggest lessons is that I need to build a life where I never have to put myself or my kids in a position where I feel like we need to depend on someone, people, anyone who don't treat us with kindness. It has cost me so much more than just my mental health. It has changed the way I think about stability, independence, and the kind of environment I want for my children. I would rather work hard and struggle while building something than be around or rely on people that are only taking away our peace.
And you can't put up a fight in the misty light.
But on a happier note, back to school is coming up. Have you guys started your back to school shopping yet? Are you the type that gets everything done early, or are you running around the week before school hits like me? This isn't all back to school stuff. It was just like essentials that we needed for home and for the cat. I ended up in the cleaning section. We had a little staycation coming up, so I was just picking up some stuff for that. Overall, I am excited about this new chapter. I think this season is going to be about rebuilding, slowing down, and creating a life that feels good, not just one that looks good from the outside. We came to Ross. We've been going to so many Ross all around town lately because my daughters are obsessed with Ross finds, clothing, anime figures. I'm gonna post a reel separate to this one of me and Sultan going all around like Ross, DD's, Five Below, looking for anime figures, and we had so much fun. That's all she wanted to do for her birthday, so that's exactly what we did. Share an update in that reel on our growing anime shrine. But yeah, I was just shopping around the body washes. I never really look at this section at Ross, but they're all discounted and I saw some good ones. I was looking for a pair of slides for my son because he has grown out of the little boy section. He is in men's sizes now. Yeah, he's got the biggest feet in the house and he's the youngest. Lastly, Sultan is just showing you guys around some stuff she thought was cute, and that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys for being here through all of it. I truly appreciate every single person who has supported me and my family. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.